Oh man, that trailer gives me goosebumps. I'm excited. Got about 9 weeks till the second annual Rocky Mountain Rap Festival. Happy Valentine's Day, those of you that celebrate. As you know, Twitch follows and YouTube subscriptions are free, but they are not free on Twitch. That was confusing. So yeah, nine weeks. We had 9 weeks, 66 days until the second annual Rocky Mountain Rap Festival, which is shaping up to be ridiculous. We're deep in the planning stages. Getting there, waiting on some stuff from China. As of right now, we're at 1,825 general admission tickets reserved. And all of the maker tables and sponsorships are currently sold out with a wait list going. So it's going to be a very full event. We're excited to have everybody back to beautiful Loveland, Colorado. And as you guys saw in that beautiful trailer that Caleb from The Edge of Tech put together for us, it's going to be ridiculous. So for those of you that are coming, I know Diddle Dragon's coming. I know Final Layer's coming. I know Otter's Danger Den is coming. And that's all that I think in chat currently, but will still be more. There's some really exciting things like the Laser Sterling's 3D printed Lamborghini coming to the event. He's local in Colorado, and he's going to be bringing that to show off. You are coming. Well, find me at some point and say hey, because I will be running around with my head cut off, because that's what we do. Tripod's going to be there. He actually has a booth in the South Hall, close to the swap meet tables. And yes, Tripod has ruined the family-friendly streams, so that works great. And of course, someone just signed up. I check every single ticket that comes in just to see who they are, where they're coming from, and get an idea of the demographics. So currently, I'm the only one here on StreamYards. I'm used to getting some people in the background with me, but I will try to stay energized and excited about it. So love to have you out there, kid, if you can make it. Stephen Poole, I don't know if you've been to anything. I'm not exactly sure where you are. It'd be great to have you next year if this year's any indication. Next year might be bigger. Which it's funny because last year we ran out of lanyards in 3.5 hours. We ordered 4,500 lanyards, and I'm actually starting to get nervous we might run out of those because, our ramp up last year was, I think we had 2,000 people sign up in the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's going to be huge. It's going to be exciting. And it's going to be a very, very large event. Speaking of people coming to the event, we got Otter's Danger Den here in the background. How are you doing?
Oh, why is everything muted? I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I can't hear us at all, but we can hear you. Ooh, there's Sergio. Well, Sergio, I'm sure someone staying at the beautiful Embassy Suites that has 2 beds or a couch in the living room would put you up, but let me know if you're showing up, and we'd love to see you in Colorado, because I've seen you at IRF, I've seen you at Murph. It's only fair you come all the way out here. But I get it. How's Shane?
I am doing better.
Yeah?
I was sick most of it last week, so that was fun.
Right. Yep. And I understand that, Tripod. I actually need to start reprinting mine. I got to figure out what I'm going to do, if I'm going to even do the scoop or just go with the standard shark head style one. You got to figure out what colors and put it back together. So there's a bit of time. Mayhem information up on the Remurf website, as well as Sam Prentice's Discord, which I will find the link to his Discord. So many tabs. Then I will share that in the chat. So let's see. I'm just going to share the actual link to the page that has both the Death Raisers and the Dragsters. And there's still some things that are being worked on, but and we lost Shane. So I will keep talking as energetically as I can. And there's Shane again. He's back.
Yeah. Chrome is
Sledgehammer worthy.
Yeah.
Yep, I get that.
Like, oh, you've run out of memory. I've got 64 gigs. Like, I don't know why.
Right. It happens. Unfortunately, we got 13 people watching.
Yeah, it's only using 15%.
Final air that I got addicted at ERF 2022. Denise, STL Denise, let me drive hers around after the thing, and I was instantly addicted. And I ended up building 2 for last year's Rocky Mountain, giving 1 to the winning kid. So now I've got 1. I want to build a mechanism, but I'm not spending the money for that. It's like $500 when we're all said and done. So, get rid of this banner. That one back. The wiring's fun. A little bit of soldering. Make sure you get the right connectors for the battery, and the batteries do have to be taken out of the Death Racers and Dragsters after the initial events, the hour of racing on each day. And then if they're being charged, they have to be stored in a LiPo bag, unattended. Not super concerned with fire issues, but we're going to be a little cautious this year with the amount of people. And I should actually check. I have not looked at the sign-up sheet. How many people have signed up so far? I do know Polymaker is giving away some filament like they've done for just showing up. So let's see. Google Drive with a million freaking things. We've got 10 signed up so far. We'll get more. Probably need to do a video with Sam. Even E3D is involved in one of my customers from work. So it's gonna be exciting. I'm nervously excited. Yeah, no Destruction Derby. We're not gonna do the heads off races like we've done at Murph and Earth. Sam decided that, but races like everything up to that point, and then dragsters outside as well. So 38 years. Well, yeah, that's because you're what, 60? Kidding. So how's everyone doing tonight? Non-fam, got to get him back out here. Would love to have him. Yeah, he was at Earth or 3D Printopia. Speaking of 3D Printopia, if you don't know, now this previous one, 2023, he was there.
2023, that was the last Earth, wasn't it?
Yes, last Earth, first ish 3D Printopia, because they changed the name on everyone's Saturday night. But 3D Printopia is coming up in September, the 28th and 29th. Murph is, oh God, when's Murph? I think it's June. June, usually the same weekend in June that it's always in, June 21st to the 23rd. As of right now, I'm not going.
Of course, those years that we go, we're going to be down there on Thursday, and you're not going.
Right now, it's more about time off with work. I've got to figure out between Rocky Mountain, 3D Printopia, and the intention of trying to get to Smurf. I don't get that much time off unless I want to work like 12 additional Saturdays through the year. And I loathe working on Saturdays. So right now that's just not feasible. So Murph might be a fly out Friday, fly back Sunday type thing, but I don't know yet. That's an interesting one. Go light and send stuff back with people that I know. Ooh, John Mack. We didn't say penis, but I just did. So, yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to ask to go to all 3 events, 4 events, and the time and the energy and the stuff and all that stuff. Yeah. Looks like we got Ian in chat. He's gonna have some fun. The Texans are coming up there. They'll actually have a reserved table. Their sponsor. They're on the shirt. Speaking of shirts.
So, one question that I have about the Death Racers: is there like a good source for that information? Because
it's all on our website.
No, like to build one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. On the Death Racer or Rocky Mountain RepRapFestival.com/competitions. You have to pay $1 to get Michael Baddeley's Patreon. Everything's up there. The bomb, the instructions. There's some videos out there. I know Edge of 3D has re-uploaded his videos. And the biggest thing is getting your motors, your ESCs, your pins, and the head switch, and then the rest of it's pretty straightforward hardware. Hey, Tech Jeeper, how you doing? Welcome to the Valentine's Day stream.
There's a well-known name.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are a bronze sponsor. Here, I'll even show you. Let's see. Share screen. Million tabs open. So for those of you that haven't bought a shirt, the ESCs are super simple, Pete. If I could tear mine apart, it's not bad. So depending on the ESC you got, it should have come with the connectors, the one that's covered, like if you got the quick runs, and then let me grab a motor. I'll show you in a sec. It's at the bottom. It should be in text. So it's not going to be a logo because you were a bronze sponsor. I don't know if you can see this, Pete, but you have these little things that come off the motors. You have to solder them on to the motor and then attach them to the ESC. And then, yep, that's exactly what I have. So these should plug right in. You might have to flip them back and forth depending on the motion. So you can always reach out, hop on Sam Prentice's Discord or the Polymaker Discord, and someone can help you upload some photos, stuff like that. So here's the merch for those of you that have any interest in getting a limited shirt. We are not selling these at the event as of right now. There might be a change to that. I don't know yet, but don't quote me on that. There's some talks being had. So going to the shirt and
a lot of those are very familiar looking logos.
Yep, I saw your tweet, Firewire. I hope it's good quality. I hope it looks good. Last year we used a different company, and there were some shirts that still haven't been fixed. They were double printed. At the moment, that is not the direction we're going for, John Mack. But we'll see. But yeah, plenty of sponsors. I think we have 61 sponsors. And yeah, the shirts will look great. Depending on the shirt you get. Tri-blend's my favorite. I won't wear cotton, so I get too hot too fast. This is being from Colorado where it's 25 degrees. Gotta love the workout thing. Tripod, message me. Might have something for you on that. So yeah, gotta love the workout shirt. And then the front has the logo.
I can attest to him getting too hot. I was next to a Murph.
I was having issues. Yeah. I was miserable, to say the least. And then of course we've got the for the heck of it merch. We got the mug, because who doesn't want to drink their coffee out of a Murph 2024 mug? And then a bag. We've actually sold one of these. I'm very surprised that someone bought a bag, but we have the mouse pad, so you can have it for 2 months and then put it in a pile of junk. But we put it up there because we can. And then buttons, set of 5. You can get a couple button options and wear them around the event. So get those on this site. I wouldn't recommend ordering them any later than 2 weeks before the event because they take some time to get printed and show up. So while I think of that, well, thinking of tripods. But
yeah, I drink my energy drink out of the koozie that I got from Tripod. So
nice.
Every morning.
Right. All right. So I need to send this to Tripod. Tripod, I'm sending you something on the Twitters. And we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll get a few more people, but it happens. It's Valentine's, you know.
Yeah, today's been kind of trying. I've been trying to get the this machine over here to cooperate with me so I can test out some NAS software.
Nice. And we've got Maker Viking. I saw that new photo of him on socials. That's pretty dang cool. You know, everyone's hanging out tonight.
I have not seen anything from Maker Viking in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been busy, like all of us have been. You know.
Yeah.
Let's see. What should I share next? Let's see. I should share the layout. So the layout does not have where everyone's going to be just yet. We are working on that, adding it to the website with a key. We're not going to do what we did last year where the logos are everywhere. It's just too much to sort with that many sponsors. So this is going to be the layout for the event. Aisles have been changed up a little with the official event layout with the venue, how they plan things. But I know Tripod's going to be here in 54. The How to Texans are going to be in this one right here where the mouse is. There will be the bot rumble battle bots like we had last year. The little tiny little ones. And they're bringing a battle bot as well. A full on just for display. But no big battle bots at the moment. They might bring more. Who knows? But it's going to be a large event, 36,000 square feet of absolute mayhem. It'll be interesting having the 2 halls. Off axis. Where the heck do I have you? There's a link if you want to join Off Axis. I know it's Canadians, celebrating Valentines, right? Let's see who messaged me. Holy crap! Everything's got all of the social media things. So, yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna have the official speaking lounge right here at the Maker Lounge with a stage and about 100 chairs, I think is what we're aiming for. We're going to have that laser steering Lambo over here. Yes, agreed. For those of you that are here, if you're coming, you can sell and don't have a tax license and you have a printer you want to get rid of. We have limited space, first come, first serve on swap meet tables. You have to put a card with how to get a hold of you, and it's a private sale. So we're not going to watch it. It's set it there. Obviously, we'll have someone watching that nothing gets taken. But, I know my co-organizers are going to sell some stuff. I'm looking to sell some stuff. And sounds like some of the community is as well. So concessions will be open both sides. Everyone was happy to get food, and we're looking at food trucks in the mid-late afternoon on Saturday. So it's going to be ridiculous. I'm also very nervous, as you can tell, because I haven't stopped talking. Let's see. Oh, Luke got his as well. Thank you for purchasing, Luke. Let's take a look. I appreciate the purchase. It's like you got a couple shirts. Love it. Yes, it is 36-ish thousand square feet, a little bigger with the hallway and a few other things, but it is by size 6,000 square feet more than Murph. More like 6,500 because of a spot we have as well. So, and it's close and it's not in the middle of nowhere. Not that the middle of nowhere is bad, but it's the middle of nowhere.
But if you're flying in, it's still a 45-minute drive. So
Yeah, that's like Baltimore. It's not 2.5 hours.
yeah.
Or what's your drive? 5.5, Shane?
Yeah, but I don't fly. It's
no, but right. Are you driving out here or are you flying? I don't remember.
I'm flying. I thought about driving, but it's
yeah, it's a long drive. I know Dan's talking about driving. I know Mitch is driving, and a few others. So
yeah, haven't seen Mitch in a while.
Yeah, he's around.
Okay?
He's doing good. He's just kind of, not super busy.
Yeah.
Yes, you can have fun with that.
Oh yeah, I saw Digital Dragon pop in. Happy belated birthday!
Right.
His birthday's this last weekend.
Yeah. Everyone's driving. Lots of drives. We had a guy drive last year from North Carolina in his Tesla. Well, okay, the Tesla drove. That kind of trip, I would let the car drive. Just hop in and do something,
Yeah.
That'd probably be the only way.
I don't quite have the days off for doing the driving out there. I want one more day of recovery time.
Right. Thursday night, for those that are coming early enough, there should and most likely will be a hangout dinner type thing like Murph does. I'm still working on the logistics of that. The biggest issue is, from what I'm hearing, there should be about 3 to 4 times the amount of people we had last year at it, which we had at a brewery. Great place, but yeah, we'll see what I can find and hopefully get a few. See, there you go. We'll just go buy a Tesla then. Yep. You can have so much fun. Make sure to bring some extension cords and power strips, and we'll have gaffing tape, a lot of gaffing tape. You can't use duct tape, so the venue heavily frowns upon that. So, and it costs us money, which is not a good thing. So, it's going to be wild. I'm excited. I'm going to do this. So I know not everyone's seen the trailer. I'm going to click into the trailer. Headphone warning, it is a little loud. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to play it really quick. It's about 50 seconds long. And we'll be right back.
Wow.
Again, thank you to Caleb from the Edge of Tech for that trailer, since we had a whole bunch of people join from the beginning. I thought it'd be worth playing again. It's getting popular. I wish we had the money to put it on national TV as a 30-second ad, but that kind of money we don't have. We might have to charge 20 or 30 or $50 a ticket next year if we want to do something cool like that. But then you're getting into like big trade show territory, and we're not going to do that. So we'll just let social media do the work. Sergio, have a good night. Let me know if you're coming. Yeah, that was Caleb with the Edge of Tech. So he did a great job. And for next year, it'll be better. We'll have more footage to mess with, and it's going to be quite awesome. So, yeah. Viking, someday we'll find a way to get you over here. I know it's expensive and time consuming, but the community would love to have you out. But I think the closest one for you would be Smurf at this point, right? I really need to figure out music in the background. But yes, there's a few things to print. Now just come to the event. There's more to print. I'm printing right there. I really need to get all the printers printing. But I'm having issues with this one. This one's on warm up because I'm going to probably print some parts for the Death Racer. Flight is booked. Ooh, Akuma Mods is here. I'm not saying. I know it's Valentine's Day. I sent you the link, Akuma. If you'd want to join us, that'd be freaking cool. I'm excited to have you back. And we can do another Sunday night hangout. What does Shane got over here?
Look a little familiar.
Tradrack?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I had one of the things that I ended up asking. Oh, I found a loose screw. I was asking on the Annex Discord, and I just completely got ignored. Trying to figure, because I want to have this kind of more standalone. Do you think a 46 watt power adapter will be fine for this?
I don't have a good answer for that. The guy that asked would be Zach, but he's been dead silent. Yeah. I haven't seen him in ages. I even sent him a link just to send him a link.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I figured, be like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do, and there was like no response, and I thought that was a little weird. But somebody came in like right after me and like asked a really, really dumb question, and I'm like, okay, I might probably wait a little bit and re-ask my question later.
Right.
The question was like, ooh, that's a little rough.
Well, maybe Digital Dragon can answer that question for you.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine because there's no heaters or anything, and it's just two stepper motors.
Right.
But I don't know if like both stepper motors get run at the same time at all, because that might. I don't think that would be pushed close to it.
Wait, Viking, I would wait for the LDO ERCF V2 kits because I have an ERCF 12 cart. It's sitting in the box of stuff that is kind of overwhelming and just keeps collecting things. So, it is what it is with that. Just stuff everywhere. This big printer, for those of you that have seen the stealth changer or like what Zombie Hedgehog was doing, the tap changer, this printer parts are starting to get ordered for a stealth changer. I'm going to do 3 heads, I think. I don't want to go 5. It's already expensive enough doing 2. Because that's a whole nother extruder fans hot end. I'm running Mosquito Magnums, so $175 a hot end, $60 per orbiter. Then you got fans and CAN bus board, and so you're talking $250 to $300 a head. I have another extrusion coming. I already got. Thank you to AliExpress is so much faster these days than it was last year. I've got pins and bushings. I've got the frame corners.
Whenever the Zombie finally finishes his, I think that might be when I order it, because that definitely does have its advantages.
Yeah, I mean, I did want a Prusa XL, but where the hell am I going to put it? Nowhere. Mm-hmm. So I might as well futz with it and build my own 3-head. I think 3. I can always go further. It's just, Viking. There is a guy on YouTube that did a Prusa XL type Trident conversion with the head that goes back and everything. So we'll see what happens. Yep, I have the MMU3 for the MK4 on order, waiting on that. Ordered that the day they released it. I would be surprised if I see that before the event. They're saying March. they ship it in March. There's no way in heck I'm gonna have it in time. Ooh, looks like a U-Forge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Nice.
kind of the reason why I'm getting more into the multicolor. I'm
Right.
kind of disappointed that the palette you can't change color by layer.
What do you mean?
You can't change color at layer height. I talked to their support. I'm like, hey, is there like a setting I'm missing? Because this seems like like the slicers that it's based off of has that like built into it. So
Right. Interesting. Is that you can do a P2PP on Prusa Slicer and do anything you want?
yeah, but you have to do that on Windows because that's the only version of the software that it will that extension will work on.
Interesting. Hello, Darth Gallum. How are you?
And the one issue that I ran into porting my configs over to Windows, it just completely messed them up. And the print just didn't even print properly.
Yeah, but for me, between Mac and Windows, they just switch and go. So not sure if that's a Linux issue or whatnot. I know also have some big creators there. 3D Printy's coming out. He went to Murph last year. He's coming to Rocky Mountain. Bearded Bucket, he's here in Colorado. Let's see. Sindaver, they're a local company. They do synthetic cadavers, and at one point, right after Lulzbot shut down in Colorado and moved to where the hell they are now, I can't remember. They were doing a knockoff of the Lulzbot printers, and they are bringing their Sindaver Apogee to the event. It's a meter by meter by meter printer. I'll show a quick picture of it. It's a very large printer, but luckily they're local here in town, so it'll be quite easy for them to drag this thing out. It's a little big. It does pellets or filament. So, of course, it's a Duet. I think that's Duet. I actually don't know what board that is. But, yeah, it'll be awesome. Be nicely printing, I hope. I don't actually know if it's going to be printing. I just know it's most likely going to be there. We also have 3D Print Money coming out thanks to Octo Everywhere. So for those of you that didn't get to go to Smurf, you get to meet her at the event and see some pretty awesome designs. So let's see, who else? I know Sam's coming. I know Zachary 3D Prince is trying to come. Stefan's coming. Akuma's coming. Of course, Joel's coming. And some companies that haven't been to a RepRap Fest in a while. Vision Miner. Let's see. DenHack. They've actually never been to one, but they're also in Colorado.
Does my mic a little better now?
It's a little choppy.
Okay. Yeah, it was using my webcam microphone.
Oh.
I was trying to talk to you upstairs. I'm like, oh, can you hear me? Like, you just
couldn't hear a word. Not a little bit.
Right, hold on. There's one other options.
Right. Looks like our MC Jim, the Edutech, has booked his flight and hotel. He's bringing Caleb along, which is the whole intention. Am I in this map? So it'll be, hopefully we can manage some of the announcements a little bit better. Don't know how that's actually going to work.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Resin printer. I'm ready to print with it. I just have to re-level the bed and put the thing on and fill it up with resin and tune it, and I'm just not in a rush. So it's been sitting there collecting, well, not really dust, because there's not much dust in an enclosed thing, but
cat hair on top.
More on the bottom. Fadus, I have not heard from them at all. There's a couple companies that no response. Piopoli, I talked with Mark at ERF and gave him the info and got his email, and Haven't heard. Unfortunately, he's missing out. Someone might bring a printer. I don't know. There might be people that bring it, but I haven't heard. So it'll be big. Big.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm kind of liking about this over the Enraged Rabbit
Mhm.
is it doesn't have that janky D shaft in it.
Oh yeah,
And having the separate things the way they are
right.
definitely makes it feel like it's going to actually work. When I was putting together the Enraged Rabbit, it was like, like you're putting it together and like stuff is like, some parts were like printed, like it felt really thin and like you felt like you're gonna snap stuff off, and I didn't have that feeling when I put this together. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Let's see. I need to look at parts for the Death Racer reprint. So I've got plenty of ABS laying around. I've got Polymaker. I've got Ambrosia. I've got so many rolls. But Polymaker gives you extra monies if you do a fully Polymaker themed one, which I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'll figure out how to get their logo on the racer on the front. So now I've just got to find the files and open them up in racer files. Let's see. So I don't need a main frame. I need the body and the hammerhead is what I. So many files. Holy crap. Well, that got oversized. Fully themed. It's supposed to be. So according to Sam Prentice's server, it is on this. It's judged by Polymaker. So I know if you compete, no matter the design of a Death Racer, you get $30. If you compete with one Polymaker side plate, you get $100. Two of them, you get $150, and for a full Polymaker themed one, you get $300 in a Polymaker code. So that's at least what I'm being told. So Sam's taking care of most of that. So let's see. I'm going to see about putting a GoPro back on this differently, though.
Mr. Badley has a lot of stuff in his
Yep,
channel.
he is a robot designer for some of the very large production companies. So he definitely has the ability to design some cool stuff. I know he's working on some newer versions, but I can't say much more than that.
But the $1 one is all you need to do.
That's all. It's $1. That's it.
All right.
Straightforward and easy. Thought about doing an all black Death Racer, just black on black stealth racer. Very tempting. Just to see what I want to do. This, yes. Nice. Dio droid and mini chopper. Love it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta figure out what colors. I think I'll at least do the body in black and go from there. Because the last generation was purple. And I've got some Galaxy Black ASA. Medic Vince. No. I mean, you can. You just no one's going to be around because everything's from Saturdays 9 to 6, Sundays 9 to 4. So, and yeah. So, I mean, if you can do them out in the parking lot of the embassy, I'll leave that up to you. Vince, wish we could get you out. you've been to a few of the other events. So I'm trying to decide, is it worth trying to add a GoPro mount to this? Probably not.
So what does he call it in his
For everything, it's under Death Racer files, I think. Let me hop into his Patreon here.
Yeah, all I see in here is the like continues and
No. So are you in his Google Drive or his Office Drive, OneDrive? You have to click into membership, and then he has got a link to that.
Oh, and it forces you to log in.
Yep. They want to make sure you're who you are, but he's got a Death Racers folder and a few other really cool things. So go black. Yeah, I'm going black. I should grab the filament out of the dryer. Let's see. Don't need brackets. Need these. ASA.
Yeah, I see Astromech and a Dio.
Interesting. You're in the shared with you new Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Something's not right. Because you go to his membership and then the link to the new Patreon share. I can't share it on screen.
Yeah. I wonder if because OneDrive is attached to a different email address.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I don't have an email address, or I don't have OneDrive login with that email address. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide, do I go back to the Scoop or do I go Hammerhead? Because the Scoop didn't work at Earth. It failed miserably. And it was a 70 kilogram servo. But it's so much fun to flip people. Oh, we got Nathan A. Not sure who Nathan is, but thank you for the tip. Thanks for tuning in.
You know Nathan.
Is that Nathan?
I think so. Same
Like
profile picture. Yeah.
Like Nate?
Mm-hmm. I think that's him.
The belt printer?
Yeah, the guy that was sitting next to me. I think that's him.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I think it is, but normally he has like 1539721.
Yeah, all his numbers and crap. Yeah.
Usually doesn't show up that way for me on this
Right.
side. I'm sure he'll chime in a second.
Yep. Well, we keep having people sign up. Jeez. For the week, we're at 97 tickets. Last week, 114. So we're going to break that quick. But it also helps. Flyers went up at our local micro center and a few other micro centers around the country. So,
yep, it is.
Good job, Nate. Sorry. Sarcasm. Let's see. Anyone on Discord? Don't have too much fun, Digital Dragon. Enjoy your meetings, and we look forward to your next stream. And I'll try to tune in when I can. I'm starting to hate this site that does our merch. So, unlike the site we used last year, when someone places an order, we get paid via PayPal in full for the complete order. And then the Selfie bills us for the fulfillment and shipping costs. So anyone who orders, if we do 100 orders, we get 100 in 100 out. Luckily, you can export it as a spreadsheet, which is what we're going to do at the end of it. But it's freaking annoying. So next year, we'll figure something else out. I really don't want to change the site this point. What do you do, right?
Yeah.
Just leave it until it's no longer good.
I'm sending Nate a screenshot of what I'm seeing. 'Cause...
Yep. You can send him a link if he wants to join us too.
Okay.
Okay. I am actually going to finally take my death. So my death racer has been in the suitcase from Earth since Earth. I haven't taken it out. I haven't had the will to remove it.
Yeah,
Especially
the
after
parts and
being
pieces.
beaten by Ajax. It's not parts and pieces. It's just, I mean, I'm going to use the same tracks.
Yeah, I have a feeling because it's signing in with my Hotmail account and my Patreon is a Gmail account. I have a feeling that's probably what's going on there.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Sorry, I just spilled shit. All over everything. Damn it.
Because you can't use Patreon to share files. Oh jeez.
I had fried fan. Paper towels for the win. Let's see what I don't. Live spill. That's what I get for having an open can of drink live on stream. While I'm doing things dumb. That was dumb. Luckily, besides some liquid on the carpet, it's not too bad. Been a little bit on the boron desk mat, but it happens.
Oh, you know what? It also opened up in Edge when I clicked on the link.
Oh,
that's
good.
how messed up.
Oh, that's not good. Here's a leg for my Death Racer. I'm definitely have to reprint some of it. Let's see, air tag, a couple side plates. Then I can actually go put this back in the garage. Pick and pluck foam. Everyone's favorite thing, right? Anyone have good design skills? I would love to get a different head made. Because this head's kind of, I don't know, not so great. There's the charger, which I will have at the event. People are welcome to use. Yes, I don't know who does head design, but I would love to have someone create one at this point in time. I might actually change the controller, because for the last few events I've been using this controller because it works great with the dragsters, which I also need to start reprinting. But with 9 weeks left, there's no time like the last second, right? Let's see. This is going to go in the garage because I had use for it for a while. Thank you, Amazon. It gets it out of my way. Cool. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I think, I can't tell what happened. I'm gonna have to pull this apart. I'm not sure what happened to the Death Racer. We'll find out. I know the front servo is either stripped or not working. And I don't know. I wish I had. I wish I had the design skills to modify it beyond. But if I do it, it's going to be all clunky and probably break after the first hit. Well, could spend some time in Fusion and see what I can do. I don't know. I already widened the scoop, which probably is half the issue, but I do quite enjoy flipping other racers upside down and pushing them off the court. But we'll see. I'm surprised. Just you and me tonight. Again, Valentine's Day. This one's been battle tested. Couple spots like the ears on the front half where the screws going are a little thin.
Could it be that I need to wait a day or anything like that, or
For
would
what? Oh, maybe. I don't know on that.
it doesn't say anything about that, and it doesn't say anything about having to be the
Same email.
yeah.
I don't know. Try refreshing your cookies or something. I don't know. Just a thought. Where's okay. Been literally over 5 months since I've taken this thing apart. Wondering what else I could do with a 70 kilogram servo.
I found a link, different link that
Yeah.
took me right to it. It's got
So
best racers.
technically, with the Mechanism Racer, they are more destructive. So I'm thinking about putting the 70 kilogram up on my bludger and making the bludger different. I don't know. Pete Sava says he got immediate access to the files once he joined the Patreon. So
Yeah,
there's the top of that. Okay, so unplug that, unplug that. Goes the head and half the racer. Well, there you go. Pretty much the rest of this is going to stay the same. I think. I'm not really thinking I'm going to reprint most of it. The tracks are still the same tracks from last Rocky Mountain. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet with this. At least all the wiring's good except a little dusty and some of the heat shrink off. Now look, that's fine.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, here's some wiring for you, Pete. Look at all that. I've got to figure out how to get this arm off. Because that is stuck. And
so do I have to like download the files individually?
you should be able to right click and download the entire folder. That's what I do. This is a zip file. It'll zip them. And
yeah, I'm getting sorry, there was a problem downloading some files from OneDrive. Please try again. And there's
that I
just
have
two
no
text
issues
files.
with. Huh. So I literally have to break off these arms. I'm using plastic cutters. You're just having all kinds of fun, huh, Shane?
Yeah, it's like I want to download the file so I can start looking at what
all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it a bit. Maybe it's just having issues, or it doesn't like you. That could be it too.
Maybe I didn't, just because I'm not giving it all the permissions in the world.
That could be it. That could easily be it.
Blood of the firstborn and all that fun stuff.
Right.
Oh, and it signed me out. That's wonderful.
I need to order some Vibra type fastener like stuff because Loctite doesn't do great. I need to add that to my list right. I'll show you that right now. Talk to Scott. There are updated files. Yeah, Sam's Discord's the place to go. I'll shoot you a link to that.
Okay.
It's also on the website. Yeah, I'm running some older files, but I'm also running some. This Death Racer's not cheap. I just wish I had time for a mechanism. The problem is you need 4 motors, 4 ESCs, a mechanism mixer, some buttons, and it gets expensive by the time you're said and done. Well, that arm, that could be why. It looks like the arm actually stripped. Really? The metal servo arm stripped.
No.
Yeah, at least I think. Grab some pliers. Or the servos did. Who knows?
All right, now
Which
it's saying it's resuming download, so I'm just gonna let it sit.
Right? Servo sounds good, so I'll just have to get a better or a higher grade servo arm, I guess,
Yeah.
and test it thoroughly before. Yeah.
But then again, that's one of those things where you'd rather it shear off there than.
Oh yeah, it's flat all the way around. Holy crap! Yeah, I don't want that to shear, but I'll see. Maybe I can. I'm gonna have to look into maybe running 2 servos somehow, some way, and I have to sit on some very fun fusion files. And I know Offset Maker Lab had their really fat one at Murph's, the one with the big dozer blade. I don't really need that. I want to flip people over. You know, it's fun. I'd much rather do that than.
So are they like brush motors or brushless? They run in these.
Brushed. You can't run brushless in these. There's no space.
Okay.
And they get really expensive.
Yeah.
So you'll just want some like 540 Surpass Hobby ones or some of the same XRCs off of AliExpress. I would not recommend running the 27Ts. Those are very fast. I would say 35T or a higher number. I know that the kid that won at Rocky Mountain last year had 55Ts, I think, because I built them. I had 80Ts in this, and I'm switching them out for 45Ts after some failures. I like the 55Ts. They're torquey, but then again, that's going to be true. I need to look into the front. But yeah, I have a 70 kilogram servo. The problem is running 2 servos. I might lose my hands on it. So we'll see.
Also, too, the other thing that could have happened is your dozer blade could have bound up, and that's what took the teeth out.
Oh yeah, it could have hit something. I bet it did actually. Where they do it at Earth, there is a metal grate, and I think it hit that once and broke, and it very well could have. Sorry for the loud squeaking. So, unfortunately, the arms I printed in polycarb and subsequently stripped out the screws on the dozer blade, which is fine. I don't mind reprinting that, or even the front piece. I should hop into Fusion with this front stuff and see how heavily I can modify it. So I would really love to run 2 servos up front and then put the 70 kilogram up top in the back. But there's a Bear Death Racer. I do need to change out my side plates too. This one's a little battle tested. But it lasted 3 events. I do not, for anyone printing these, recommend PLA. PETG or better. I can tell you most of mine are ABS. I will not tell you what the frame or the gears are for competitive reasons. Look at the kitty.
His
Nice.
name is Monkey.
I need to actually start using UForge. I have it. I've messed with it. Look at me go. I think if
either the cat place, which is
the one you were telling me about.
Yeah, so this place right here, which is another thing I gotta drop off to them. Either they haven't put them out yet, or they sold out all the Hue Forges I dropped off there.
Here's the beat up plate from 3 events.
Damn.
Yeah, that thing got beat to hell. I am retiring it. Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Nice little holder.
Right? I'm just checking to see if anything's cracked. I'm worried that the frame's bent or cracked. And if it is, then it gets reprinted. But it does not look bent or cracked at the moment. Looks like one screw started coming loose. Yeah. I don't even remember if this was polycarb or not. Might have been ABS. It's warped enough to be ABS. I don't know. All right. Time to go into CAD and see what I can do. There's Fusion.
All right, so that's what that looks
I
like.
will not share any of this CAD. I've got access to stuff that not people do. So.
Frame kind of looks like a boat.
Yep. I bet. Do not have.
All right, destructions. Yeah, that's a name that I recognize. Pololo.
Right. Pololu. Yep.
They were like the ones that made the stepper drivers in the first first printers, right?
I think so. Don't remember.
I think those are the ones that made like the 4988s.
Good to know.
Oh yeah, Pololu Robotics.
So I don't know if this is gonna work. I do wish I had a better way to do this, but this is what we get. Sometimes Fusion's great, sometimes it isn't. I had the patience for SolidWorks. Like, okay, so I've got to figure out how I want these to mount. Because this will mount up front. And you get I literally need to step it forward. Like, I should measure actually. About 23 millimeters. And then, where's the screw hole for that? Okay. So we're going to do this. E23. That's definitely not right. I think the size is all messed up. Oh, yeah. I love when it overscales my designs. It does that every time. The guy to talk to, Mayhem, on that is Tom Llama Makes. He's the guy to talk to when it comes to those. So I've set it forward. I'm just thinking. Just trying to visualize it. It'd be good if I actually put the frame here. So we're gonna wonder if I can import. Boom. Maybe. No. Let's get this open. There, that'll help. We'll mesh that and move it to the other design. That'll give me a better idea. Some more spatial awareness. This might take a minute. Might crash Fusion too. I've done that. Likes to crash. Someone's messaging me.
Oh boy, it's almost 10 already.
Right? Let's see. And the problem is, if I don't do this right now, it ain't getting done. Copy. Paste. May take a minute to. Oh, that's a slight oversize as well. Scale. Waiting. We are waiting.
All right. That being said, I think I'm gonna hop out here.
Don't leave me.
Yeah, I gotta sit through 4 hours of AWS training tomorrow. So
Oh, that sounds like fun.
yeah, I should probably sleep a little bit so I'm not completely falling asleep in the middle of that. So
What's the sleep you talk about?
it's a thing that I haven't gotten much of lately. So
Right. Well, I'll be here working on Fusion for a bit longer, unless it's me just for the next bit. So, if anyone wants to hop on, let me know. I'll get you a link, but I don't share them in the stream. So,
yeah, not after that one weird guy.
yeah, let's not talk about that one. That never happened. Right?
Yep. Yeah, and I did share it with Nate. So if Nate wants to hop in, he's.
Hey, get in there. You can.
I think he's in the same boat too. So, but anyways, bye.
All right, don't have too much fun. Yeah. Let's see. Slow. Gotta love Fusion. It's so quick, but I'm also running the Maker version. Come on. I'll line everything up as best I can. It does not have to be great, but just has to be close. Oop, overshoot. Okay. Yeah, you're fine, Ian. You can't. I would let you in, but you're just going to talk about your boat. Oh, bird. Just thinking. Thinking. I'm gonna have to do some heavy modifications to make this work. I wish I had a CAD of the whole Killdozer. Wondering maybe that would this. Guys, I'm gonna pull that and at least get some of it figured out. Back to his Patreon. Files, nope. Death Racer. One. Step files. Well, that would be super helpful. Fusion 3D. Okay. Download. Perfect. Now I've got the Fusion file from his Patreon. Have a good night, Ian. Oh, this is going to make life so much easier. Holy crap. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Bodies. Function sets. This is something I have no idea what I'm doing. There's a ton of parts. So this is the basic. Oh, it's just build reference. Shoot. Maybe Gravedigger? No. Drive rider. Part frame. Drives in frame. Nope. Step files. Help. Pro drive. Well, only thing I can think is use this and hope. Maybe the best option. Import what I need and well, at least give me an idea. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but bodies, I've got off the robot. Try base, front frame. Front frame's off. Now I wonder if I can pull in. Ooh, get out of here. Get out of here. If I can pull in the front body part that I have. That is literally the one that I've modified for strength. And maybe I actually have that. Hold on, I'll unshare my screen. I actually have this on Fusion. There's just stuff I can't show. Yep. I already have that in Fusion, so we'll reopen that. I know, super exciting, right? My first Wednesday night Maker Hangout where there's me and one other, but again, Valentine's Day. Hey, there's off access. You gonna join, Marcel? Love to have you. Oh, it gives me insert into current design. This is why I need time to actually mess with Fusion. Boom. Boom. Don't save. And well, what the hell? Okay. These are moderns. Making dinner, huh? You're not allowed to make dinner. Look at you. Are you crazy? Insert window. Small. Oh look! How the heck did that happen? That's wild. I literally inserted it into the design and it put itself exactly where it should be. That's cool. Now I need to import the servo bracket. Copy. Paste. Now I can reshare my screen. Just a moment. Eventually. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, cancel. Okay. Come on here. Ah, there's. I'm like, where is this? Front. Yeah, aligning parts, which I could just save the time and hit align. I'm not that stupid. Oh, yeah. So if I use the front, I can just modify it to be, usable. I'm literally going to have to mirror this. Mirror this part. Here. Copy. And then a mirror button somewhere, isn't there? Yep. Oh, even better. That's not going to work the way I want it to, is it? Nice. Look at that. Actually good at things. Now, this gorgeously mirrored front part for the servos. Nice. I need to order another servo. Look at that. Might have to modify a few things on the frame, but that gets to be a lot closer. So I may just have to redesign the front completely, which may actually be the best bet. But all these, this guy's very good at what he does. Turn this off. Here. That's it. Gotta make a continual frame on I if I do this. I need help. I need help. This is a mess. Only thing I think is to extend the tracks, but that's a lot of work. too much work. Now, mainframe to this other one, just to give me a better. Boom, paste. Whoa, oversize. Yeah, I'm so excited. Come on. Okay. Funny is, speaking of rocking out, last night I had a dream that I woke up with like 250 more people overnight, which will actually happen, but this is again a slightly different mod. Definitely using some CPU on this. Doesn't help them actually streaming it. It slows it down quite a bit. Here. Ooh, that did not align properly, did it? That I think is about right. Serves. Except it's of course too high. Down you go. So close. Let's do that. Is that still close? Let's do that, which I think I'm happy. It'll be close. Noting. Okay. Now I can turn off. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yep, I think I'll have to modify the frame and figure out how to cool it too. But we'll get it there. 10 extra millimeters. It would be smart. I wish I could. To maybe just make it part of the frame, or am I going to risk snapping it off? Thoughts on that, anyone? Bueller? Bueller. So this will be a dual servo frame. Be cool to. I wish I had the power for it. I would, and the weight, get a like the actual battle bot that have that flipper one that goes under and you press the button, it just launches being hydraulic. I actually don't know how far I'm going to get with this, but we'll see. I do need to put some holes in this side and clean that up. If I'm servo A, servo B. What about a really big scoop? I should show the screen so I can grab the scoop file. Pretty sure it's in here somewhere. It'd be nice if I put any of this in. But why do that? That would be smart. I don't think I was able to import the scoop or the arms, but then you have to just bring them in. Anyone want to join? These people are signing up like crazy. It's a big day. I had a group from a university in a different state sign up with 10 people. So I'm going to be those two. Don't need this hole. How do I? I could probably give it. Oh, I gotta fix that. I have to flip the joint. Little cleanups. I do have the servo screws. That's good. Dual 35 kilograms. Only thing I'm worried about is it ending up on it, like when it picks up, that it doesn't actually pick up, that the weight balance isn't going to be enough. I think I have to fix that. Just a bigger other end of the thing, back end of it. Might be the option. Do a custom front. Modify the hell out of it. I need grab cat. Grab cat and see if they have a servo. Servo motor. Don't you love it? Don't you? Grab cat. It's great. Step file. 2nd. Down file. Step file. Open it. And save where we're at. Always save your work. Copy this. Should be able to just copy. Count. Paste. Nice. Just at least give me an idea of servo location. rotate. It's not working. Damn 3D. Okay. I think that's about right. Just like up, forward. That'll be good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect, just perfect, right? There. That actually looks good. Right where it is. So we'll leave that servo there. Okay. Paste another. Then up, forward, up. I literally think to try to do this thing up and down. Oh, well, that's why. Go here. Go up, up. More button. Oh, look, there's those. Except that one probably needs to be good. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. The wires need to go the other way. It doesn't truly matter. Always flip the bracket, right? Bracket. I actually don't. Yep. Wires. This is rotate. Nope. I think the thing goes down. Okay. Okay. We'll just that as it sits for the moment. I can always modify it later. Now, servo arms. Those are going to be some beefy freaking arms. Or do I stand this thing out some more? Anyone? Any thoughts? Anybody? No. Man. I have no idea either, Pete. I'm not the best at designing, so I don't think this is going to work. But it's worth a shot if it does. I might have to just design my own damn scoop. You guys do such a good job putting it together. I think I'll just make the back end of it bigger. If I can import that as well. Open. Right. I think that's it. Yep. Need that. So we'll mesh that. Might as well add it to the design, right? It takes time. Lots of time, Pete. I've not been quick at it by any means. I think I've been working on Fusion for like 5 years. So don't get. There was one day that actually the other guy that was on here, Shane, he helped me a little bit and it clicked. So you get to that point where you've learned as much as you can, and then you get that little push. And I hit that little push, and it's slowly catching on. But again, I don't use it that much. I don't have the time. But for this, I'm going to try. What'll happen is I'll do this tonight. Tomorrow, I'll come back and try to do it. And I will have no ambition. So, yeah, well, what the hell? Oops. Here. Yeah, Tom Lama does some good videos, and a few others do some pretty dang good videos on this. Boom. Just takes time. Don't rush yourself. Just do one thing at a time. Literally, I'm just good at modifying designs. I mean, I've done a couple custom designs for some stuff, some very basic things. Nothing near this level. This is a challenge, to say the least. Go top. Yeah, I'm gonna have to modify this guy a bit. Here. That lines up pretty nice. Not so worried about like how it fits here comparatively. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, the holes lined up ish. Okay. Now rear. Perfect. Ish. Boom. Don't need that. Okay. We're down to a almost fully modified thing. This might be something someone might want to use one of these days. I do a line. A line. Yes. Boom. Nope. Cancel. Modify a line. How to do this? I'm not sure let's screw it up, but I'm gonna try. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Need to figure out how far we need this down. It's kind of hard to see because of all the stuff that's in the way. So close. That work. I'm calling it. think I'm gonna take the back of it and just add a bunch of space, bunch of weight. You know, if I'm doing that front one, it's gonna need some seriousness to it. Why can't I delete faces? Huh. Invalid geometry. I'd have to just figure it out. See how the front's gonna look. Front body. Now that's not gonna work. Yeah, they have to slice it there, custom design it. That's not good. It actually could. I can figure out the arms. I can play with the frontal bone. I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes on the stream. Pretty much just me. And geez, they're finding it like crazy. So many people. The thing is, last year for the marketing, we marketed. I made the mistake of not marketing enough around the country. So we're using, Facebook and Instagram marketing, and I only did the surrounding areas because I didn't think about it. And then about a month and a half, 2 months before the event, we opened it up. From the get-go for this one, we're actually marketing to the entire country on Facebook and Instagram, which brings in a nice number of people. So I think this. Why can't I delete faces? Ugh. It's really annoying. No valid geometry. Let's try saving. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Maybe. Trying is different. I don't understand why it won't let me delete stuff. Like, let me modify this. I'm so lost here. This is different. This is the right frame. Good. I might just have to trace it and build my own front. Arms. Left arm road. That's not that, is it? No. Frame. There's the bucket, which I'm not dealing with. Oh, there's the extended arms that I did. Which I think I need the right arm and flip them. Because the right arm has the servo. Modify mesh. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. This copy. Paste. Oh, there's the arm. Again with the oversizing, right? scale. This is where having like off-axis, not off-axis, offset maker that would be helpful. That's still too big. Jeez. Okay. It's taking its time. A lot of work for it. It's almost there. Oh, so let's just scroll up over here. This guy here. Okay. Well, I've got the arms. I'm gonna have to stiffen them up just a bit, but It's something. And I'll pull the scoop in, and then I'll modify the hell out of that. Those are my wider. Let's stop one for me. With my wider read. Oh, gotta love this. Convert mesh. Like some mesh? Mesh. It's gonna be interesting to modify. Okay. Bodies. Copy. Where is he? I'm looking at doing that. I will probably not weigh it down. I'll just make the back of it like larger, basically. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I gotta think about it for a bit. What I'm thinking is this back end, I'm just gonna extend another inch or inch and a half. And I'm not gonna put weights in it because that's cheating. The thing, there it is. So there's a scoop, huh? Sized up. That, I don't know if this is actually going to work. How about lowering it? What do you mean? Oh, when it picks up. Lowering the front? Because all the weight's going to go to the front. Lowering it. Look at that. I don't know. Good idea. I just don't know how to implement it to the best of my ability. So there's the thing. Where to go? Holy crap. It's all the way back here. Yeah, but it makes sense. But if you put all the weight on the front, the back will lift up because it doesn't split. Be nice. I see what you're meaning, but all the weight's going to be up front. It's going to be like a full-on lever on the front. So if I'm going to do that, I need to at least extend the front, like where the servos are, to be deeper. So the only thing I can think to do is add weight to the back to hold it back there, which may be the only option. If it is, well, you just deal with it, right? That's designing. I mean, if it needs to be big and bulky, I'll make it big and bulky. Close. Oh, negative. 7? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not anyway, but wish I could have one of those helping. I may reach out to Sam. We are close. The nice thing is, if I do it this way, I might be able to build the arms into the scoop and just get rid of these holes. Problem is, they might break. I could reinforce them. This thing might be beefy as hell, huh? I have no idea what I'm doing here, do I? So, that might be the idea. Connect them or here. I don't know. I'll have to talk to a few people. Then I have the issue of the front body, which, again, I do this, and I'm screwed if I do it that well. Maybe not. I like the idea, but it just doesn't work for what I'm hoping. It looks cool, though. I'm going to keep working on this. This would be freaking cool to have all customized up and double servo front. I could run 235 kilograms. That hopefully won't shear. And if one fails, I'll still have the other. Except I'll have to lose the hand, or at least the motion of the hand, which is fine. That's a gimmick anyway. I don't know. For those of you still here, I am gonna play that gorgeous trailer one more time for you guys as we end the stream for the night. Everyone, happy Valentine's Day, and I will keep working on this, and maybe next time I go live, which might be next week, I'll have something closer. We'll see. So for those of you still watching, here's the trailer. Get your Murph merch at the link that's scrolling. Everyone have a good night. And here is the trailer. See ya.